Now, the hugely controversial program of the private channel Sudarshan TV, which aired episodes on Muslims infiltrating government services, prima facie violated program code, and a show cause notice has thus been issued to them. This is what the centre told the Supreme Court today. The channel has to respond on the issue by the 28th of September, and a stay on the programs continues till then. It's interesting that the government has today acknowledged that the Sudarshan TV program violated the program code and has issued a show cause notice, because so far in the Supreme Court, the government has been saying, let Parliament regulate on electronic media, and that the Supreme Court should focus its energies on regulating the digital media. The question that we are asking on the broadcast, is this the beginning of the end as far as hate speech is concerned? The Sudarshan TV hate program has been stopped from telecast. The government has admitted that the program violated the program code. The hate program has been stopped. But what's the larger implication of this move? Is it time now, perhaps, the opportune moment to strengthen self-regulation of the media? It's extremely important to have this conversation on a day like this. We have Vishnu Jain, who is the lawyer representing Sudarshan TV. And we have Sameer Chaudhary, who's also a lawyer, joining us. Mr. Jain, if I can come to you first, do you look at today's developments as a setback?
No, not at all. According to me, it is not at all a setback. It's a legal procedure. And if you recollect, we had requested the Supreme Court on the last date of the hearing that all our programs must be seen. And then a decision should be taken that whether we have violated the program code and the Cable Television Regulation Act 1995. And we are very happy and glad that central government has given us a show cause notice. And before the central government, we will like to place our case as to whether on factual basis, in all these 4 episodes which were aired and broadcasted from 11 September till 15 September.
So you're saying the fact that summons have been issued, the fact that the Supreme Court has admitted that this program has violated broadcast rules is not a setback. Sameer Chaudhary, quick reaction.
For your information, it is not a summons.
I'm surprised to hear that a show cause notice can be a source of good news. It's never a source of good news as far as I'm concerned. A show cause notice, what it means is prima facie, there has been found to be an irregularity, and the centre has submitted before the Supreme Court.
Can I come in?
Let me finish. I extended that courtesy to you. Let me finish, and you can put your point forward. The centre had submitted before the state that because the program is found to be violative of the program code, therefore a detailed show cause notice has been issued, whereby grounds from the program have been cited which are seen to have been violating the program code as under the Cable TV Regulation Act. Now, this is a significant step because of the simple fact that the centre acknowledges that there is something more than free speech here. In fact, hate speech is being peddled as free speech. What will happen of the show cause notice will depend on the response being put forward by the Sudarshan TV.
All right.
Can I clarify
Yes, very quickly, Mr. Jain.
See, my point is this, that we were requesting time and again that all our 4 programs must be viewed, and we must be given an opportunity to broadcast all these 4 programs and explain before an authority that whether we have violated any program code or not.
Okay.
And for your kind information, this is not a summons. This is a show cause notice, and we can clarify before the central government. We can explain to the central government that this is not a violation of program code, and then an order will pass. It is not today. You can't presume that an order is going to be passed.
So you're essentially saying that you do have another date that's been set for you to put your case forward. It's a very interesting conversation, one that we must continue to have. I'm afraid I'm completely out of time, but appreciate you both very much, Vishnu Jain and Sameer Chaudhary, for joining me.